yeah, so I guess I'll just, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a favorites video. Hey guys, it's me again. Hope everyone's well. Wanted to share something with you. I saw this on YouTube and I was like, what are you putting on your face, really? But what I found to be most effective, amazing on my greasy skin, I don't have oily skin, I have greasy skin, is Phillips Milk of Magnesia. Okay? Yes, milk of magnesia. Bare Minerals I only use during the day because of the SPF. The coverage is not that good. It's buildable coverage though, so even though they have a concealer, what I usually do is I'll take a concealer brush, and after I've dusted my entire face, I'll go back over whatever areas I might have, you know, little blemishes on to cover them up, and then do another like final dusting to make my face even, and it works pretty well that way. The SPF is amazing. The sun protection is really great. I think every single year for Carnival, Monday and Tuesday, I wear my Bare Minerals foundation, and I never burn. Never, ever, ever burn. And that's 2 entire days in the hot sun. Like a whole day in the sun, like until the sun goes down. So I think that's a good testimony for that product. This. Can you guys see that? This is my old camera, so it's a little more blurry. But this is a Shimmer Herbal Deep Conditioner. This stuff is amazing. This is a new bottle. Can you? Jar. Can you see that? Can you see? I hope you could see the texture of it. And I'm holding it to the side. Right? Is it moving? Is it moving? It's not even moving. That's how thick this stuff is, right? Shake it a little bit. Moving. Did it move? Jeez. Yeah, this stuff is really thick. It comes in a 4-ounce container, which is that big. See, the lid is kind of, it's a deep lid. They changed the lid. The lid used to be flat. It used to be a much flatter lid, so it was like there. But I actually like this lid better. It's cuter. So yeah, this is the product. If you want to order it, because if you're outside of in Trinidad, you can get this at Pennywise and other locations. You can also get it in the spas, in the Shimmer Spa. Any Shimmer Spa, you can get this, as well as their full range of hair products and skincare products. But in the States and in Canada, you will have to order it from the website. So you just go to shimmercaribbean.com, and there's, I think it's on the right hand side, like it'll say Canada, US, Barbados, because there's one spa in Barbados, and there are different outlets where you can, a few outlets I believe, where you can get their products. But go to the spa. I'm so hungry. Yeah, anyway, I love this, but I don't use it as a deep conditioner anymore, and I'll tell you why. I have a lot of hair. It doesn't look like a lot right now because I have it braided up, but I have a lot of hair. You know. So when I have to wash my hair and I use this, and I was using this weekly, like what I would do is mix it with olive oil to make it kind of stretch, and this would be 2 uses for me, right? But what I started doing was leaving it in my hair to do my twists, and I realized that when I took my twist down, my hair was extremely soft, very moisturized. I had minimal shedding. So I said, you know what, I'm going to start buying this again, and I'm not going to use it as a deep conditioner in the traditional way. I'm going to use it as my leave-in. So that's what I do now, and I've been doing that for about 2 weeks now, and I have noticed that 2 weeks or maybe a little more. But I've had 2 washes since I've been using this as my leave-in, and my shedding has been like cut in half since I've been doing that. So I'm going to continue doing this because my hair has gotten really dry and unhappy, and since I've been using this product again, my hair feels a lot healthier. Usually when, even if it's in twists or loose, and I scrunch it together like this, I can actually hear like this kind of crunching sound, and I don't hear that anymore. Do you hear anything? No. Nothing. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy with this. I was on this whole natural kick. I was like, you know, I'm going to try and use products that are natural, you know, because it's good for my skin and whatever. Yeah. They weren't working, okay? The ingredients might have looked good, but they were not working. So this is what I have been using since the summer, and I have seen a lot of improvement in my skin. And it's funny because I know now how much my skin has changed, because salicylic acid before used to really annoy my skin, used to make it like kind of cracked, and I don't get that anymore. I don't know if it's, I haven't used this particular cleanser before this summer, but since I've started using this one, I don't know if it's the grade of salicylic acid that they're using, but this stuff is the bomb.com. Another thing, I don't use lotion, right? Lotion is a joke on my skin. My skin from here up is extremely oily. From here down, it's extremely dry. I don't understand. My scalp, dry. My face, oily. Everything else, dry. Dry. Crusty. So, I realized that when I use a lotion that's really thick, or I use a butter, like shea butter, something that's really thick and emollient, then my skin responds the best to it. And I was doing some research online about different oils and how they could be used for eczema, extremely dry skin, conditions like that, etc., etc. And I kept seeing olive oil pop up. So one day I'm in the supermarket and I was like, okay, I will just buy some olive oil. And I started using it first in my hair, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to use it on my skin. And I have not looked back. I think it's been almost a year, or maybe even over a year, I don't know, since I have used lotion. So yeah, what I do, I just buy olive oil in the supermarket, and this is actually my favorite brand, as you can see. Yeah, and it's James Plagnol, and it is, I think it's made in France. I'm not sure, and it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but the translation is in French. So it's cold pressed. It says prime quality olive oil manufactured directly from olives and only by means of mechanical process. So they don't heat up their olive oil or anything. And this one, oh, I don't know what it is, because I bought other olive oils. I was in the States in the summer for like 5 weeks before I came back to Trinidad, and I was looking for this olive oil. Couldn't find it. So, and you know, in the supermarket, the olive oil is sealed, so you can't tell what it smells like. And I bought Bertolli, which was okay. And right now I'm using a Pompeii olive oil. So I'm just finishing that out. But when I go to the supermarket, I'm going to be buying this one for my skin. And the Pompeii one, I'll just use it in my hair or something. Because this, oh, it smells so good. The funny thing is, I've never cooked with this. Okay. So good for your cuticles, right? And when I remember, I put it around my eyes. I don't use eye cream. When I remember, I just use olive oil around my eyes or castor oil. But I read that castor oil can actually cause like crepiness in your skin around your eyes. So I like the olive oil, and I use castor oil just on my eyelashes. And my lashes, you can actually see them now, are getting a little thicker. I'm wearing mascara, but even before, when I was wearing mascara, like, you couldn't even tell that I had eyelashes. Yeah, but this, the bomb. If you can get it, if you can get it, get it. Another oil that I am really into is grapeseed oil, and this is the Olitalia grapeseed oil. No fragrance on this, really. I prefer to use this one though during the day because I'm using the Pompeii and I don't like it so much. But the James Pagnol I would use day and night and day, all day, every day. But I use this to make my hair blend. So I use this and the olive oil and a little bit of castor oil. But I've been using this actually on the skin on my stomach, mainly because I was reading that it's good at firming up the skin, and I've been using it for a few months now, and I realized that it is actually making a difference. So it's not working like overnight. I mean, it did take like a good month for me to see some kind of difference in my skin, but from my skin being stretched out over 2 pregnancies, I guess my skin isn't that elastic. So what happened was I just had like, my skin was just loose, you know, because it was like missing all the extra stuff that it had, stretching it out. So but now it's fine. I mean, I won't show it to you, but it's fine. It's still a little, skin's still a little loose, but not as bad as it was before. So I'm just going to continue using this when I remember. I'm really bad at sticking to regimens. Because, like, especially, like, when I'm getting ready for bed, I don't care. I take a shower and I just want to get into bed. But because my skin's so dry, I have to put some oil on, or I will be getting up in the middle of the night scratching like a monkey. Another one of my favorite things is bio oil. I originally used this for getting rid of stretch marks, and it actually did not get rid of my stretch marks, but what it did was really even out my skin tone, which is something I really liked. So I use this not religiously anymore, but what I do is if I get a cut or a scrape or mosquito bite or sandfly bites and stuff like that, I use this and it helps to minimize the scarring on my skin. Or if I get a cut and I have a scar, I use it while it's healing, like not when it has a scab or anything like that, or while the cut is still fresh, but you know, once it's scarred and the skin is completely sealed and healed over, I just use it and rub it in, and it fades the marks over a period of time. So this is really good for that. So this amount that I have is probably going to last me a while because I don't use it all over my body anymore. I also really like the scent, so sometimes if I just want a different scent, I'll just use it. But I mainly use it for cuts and scrapes. And another one of my favorite things, well, 2 of my favorite things are, and I wish I got another one of these. I was passing by the Body Shop this summer, the one on 42nd Street in Manhattan, and I saw the sign and they were like, oh, 50% off sale. So they had this Moroccan rose scent, and I like rose. I like rose scents. Always have. So I was smelling different things and I was like, ooh, Moroccan rose, let me smell that. And It smells so good. It's just like a nice, fresh, floral, light scent. It's not a perfume per se, so it just makes you smell fresh and sweet and nice. So I really like this. This is the L'Occitane Rose. It's 4 roses. I think. I can't remember the backstory on this, but my sister got this one for me. They didn't have the full size. This is the Roll-On Eau de Toilette Intense. And let me tell you, this is an eau de toilette, but yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It smells so good. Yeah, I really like this. So I just roll it behind my ears, my collarbone, on my wrist, wherever I feel like rolling it. And I don't use it every day. When I did get it, I was using it every day. So this is the size for you to get an idea of how big it is. Right? And this isn't the liquid. This isn't the coloration of the liquid. This is just the color of the bottle. Right? So that's what it looks like. I'm not sure what the actual bottle looks like, but this is the one I have. And I really like this. This is 10 milliliters, and I've had this since the summer, and I've used it quite a lot. So I'm surprised that it's right here. But it is very intense. You don't need a lot. So these are like my 2 favorite everyday daytime scents. And then for going out, I actually only have 1 perfume. And what I usually do is, like, every year for my birthday, I used to purchase a new perfume for myself. And for a while, I was into Philosophy, the Grace fragrances. The last one I purchased was Eternal Grace, and I love that. Killed it. And my mom for Christmas gave me the Tresor Midnight Rose. This is by Lancome. Can you see that? No, you can't. Well, anyway, this is what it looks like. Right, and it's deep plum bottle. I love the shape of the bottle. This, and I don't wear this during the day because I don't know how to describe this, but this perfume, when I put this on, I'm like Jessica Rabbit. It just makes me happy. It smells so good. It's very floral and sexy. I love it. I love it. So yeah, this is my nighttime grown and sexy scent. Another one of my favorite things is this jewelry cleaner. It's called the Connoisseur Jewelry Cleaner for precious stones. And I got this at Rite Aid, and comes in this jar, and it has a basket inside. So you put your jewelry in the basket, and then it has this little brush that comes out, and you can use that to clean your jewelry off, or, you know, if there's anything stuck in it or anything like that, grime, grease, soap scum, you can get it out. So I use it mostly on my wedding ring, and what I'll do is I will just stick it in there. It says 5 minutes, but let's say 5 minutes. Place 1 piece of jewelry into dip tray at a time. Dip for 30 seconds. No, 30 seconds. Brush and rinse thoroughly in lukewarm water. Dry with a lint-free cloth. Not for use on pearls. So this is for gold, platinum, diamonds, and precious stones. And my ring is white gold and diamonds. So I usually leave it overnight though. And nothing's happened. Nothing's fallen out. So I don't know if I can call this a favorite because I've really only used it once. I wore these lashes on my birthday, and these are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I have very small eyes. These are They look like this because I washed them and that's how they dried, but I actually really like how they dried. So I think the next time I put them on, I'm going to put them on without mascara and see how they look. I wore them with mascara, so I just wanted to wash them before I put them away. But I wore these on my birthday and I really liked how they looked. It was a little troublesome for me to put them on. I need to practice my eyelash technique, but I really like these lashes. Duo adhesive, and thank you Jesus, this is the first. That's another reason why I wasn't using lashes, because all the eyelash adhesives would make my eyes water and that was not fun. But this one, this is the clear white. I don't even know what that means, but it dries clear. So maybe because it's white and then it dries clear. Maybe that's why they call it the clear white. Anyway, this is what I use, right? Love it. Another one of my favorite things is the Burt's Bees lip balm, and I have two flavors, I guess you can say. I have the honey, right? Ah! And then I also have the pink grapefruit refreshing lip balm. So the pink grapefruit one I leave in my purse and I just use this alone, and the honey I use under my lipstick. Why? I don't know, but that's just what I do, and I really like them. I had the, I'm trying to remember which one I had before. It wasn't either of these. I had a different one. And one of these, and I was using it every single day. One lip balm lasted me an entire year. It's ridiculous how emollient and rich these are. You really don't need a lot. It's the beeswax, Burt's Bees beeswax lip balm. That's the one I had and it lasted forever. Favorite brow pencil, hands down, I have been using this for years, is the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner. It's not even a brow pencil, it's an eyeliner. But this is not one of those soft, nice kohl eyeliners. This is a hard sucker right here. This is how much I have left on this one. And I don't know if you notice, it has a slanted edge. For whatever reason, and this happens every single time, it doesn't come like that. But after I've used it for a while, that's what happens, and it just stays like that. I don't know. It always amuses me. I love this. It stays put all day. If I sweat, if I go to the beach, I can go to the beach and swim and this stuff doesn't come off. And it's not, to my knowledge, it is not waterproof. But yeah, it takes a lot for this stuff to come off. I've actually forgotten that I filled in my brows and wiped my face and it didn't come off. So another favorite, this is, I had to pick like the dirtiest one. This is Bare It All by Wet n Wild, but I have about 10, maybe 10 colors. And I like all of them, all of them, and I actually want to get some more. These are the, I think it's called the Mega Last lipsticks. These are really good, very good quality for the price. They're like $2. I don't know if they're paraben free and all that. I don't wear makeup that much. I don't wear makeup every day, so it's not a matter of, okay, I'm licking my lips every day and I'm swallowing this stuff. Whatever. Mascara. The mascara that I'm using, the one I'm wearing actually right now, the only one I have actually, is Hypnose. Hypnose. You see? Hypnose. You see, Hypnose is by Lancome. Wait. Is that better? No? Anyway, it's Hypnose by Lancome. This is what it looks like. Kind of curvy bottle. What is this? A tube? Yeah, it's a tube. And it's clumpy. When I first got it, I did not like it. It was quite clumpy, but after using it for a while, I I have the application down well, so I'm able to put it on without getting clumps, and it gives me a nice finish. So I actually really like this. Foundation, my foundation of choice is the Black Opal True Color Stick Foundation, and I use Beautiful Bronze. That is my shade. This one is actually Truly Topaz. I use this as like a highlighter shade, and I also use Suede Mocha to contour my cheekbones. Not that I need to, but I like how it looks. The e.l.f. powder brush. Don't use this for powder. Actually, no. I lie. I use this for my Bare Minerals powder. I don't use it for my loose powder. I use a big old cheap Cala brush. And I don't buff my powder in. I buff in my Bare Minerals, but I don't buff in my translucent powder. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about. I use this with my Black Opal foundation, and I just buff it in all over my entire face, and then I take the foundation, and if there are any areas where I have a particular spot that I want to cover, I just actually dab it onto the spot, and then I take the brush and I push it. I press it in. I don't swirl it around to move the product. I just push. So it feathers everything out and blends it in, and I don't have like a concealer spot. I don't use concealer. I actually use this because it's a very thick foundation, and it can be a full coverage foundation if you need it to be. Use this and I buff it in all over. These bristles are extremely soft. I like the shape of the brush. I like the density of the brush. I'm not a makeup artist, but all I know is this feels good. This is the e.l.f. powder brush. Got this at Target. I don't remember how much it cost. I think it was like $3. As of October, I guess, I started using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil shampoo and conditioner, and I was finally able to get the intensive conditioning treatment in a bottle, as opposed to buying those little packets that, like, each packet is just barely enough for me to condition my head. So I'm really happy. Now I'm probably gonna overuse this, but whatever. This is where my shampoo is. Shampoo is here. So you can see I've been loving this. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with these products. My hair is really soft, very moisturized, feels happy, not stripped. The shampoo detangles my hair. It actually detangles my hair. I used to use the Cream of Nature detangling shampoo way back in the day, like in the late 90s. And that was really good for detangling my hair, but I think they changed something in the formula, and after a while I couldn't use it anymore. I stopped using it. But yeah, this stuff is really good, and the intensive conditioning treatment is great. It has very good slip. I can't say enough good things about it. So I will be continuing to use this. I don't see the need to go any further. Another thing, yeah. So what else can I talk about? That's my favorite. I don't know.